So we're going to do what we call test point. So we're going to open 3 gates for Kambo on the shoulder, and we're going to work on basically building the immune system up. So we'll put the first gate on, and you're going to wait for either a purge, right? Or if they don't purge, you're going to wait for them to have a flush in their system. So when the medicine goes on, you'll get hot really quickly. So it's like a hot flush if you've ever had one. So you get heat, and you'll feel your heart race. Sometimes the throat might close. But don't be afraid, just breathe, because you're getting a lot of fire in your system, and the medicine is trying to find its way through your organism and to commune with you. So it needs a lot of fire because we're transmuting energy here, but we're also burning up debris within our system. So any cells that are, malignant, or blood that might be poisoned, or if you have Lyme's disease or stress factors or a fatty liver or a broken heart even, you might have had something that hurt us, or loss of a parent or a friend. So what Kambo does is focuses on the blood. So it cleanses the blood because all the DNA is stored there, every memory, every thought pattern you have, everything you touch. The heart takes it because it has to learn what to do with that information. And because we're dealing with emotions, you have a body that houses emotions. So the liver houses anger, but it also houses love. Kidneys are for when you get pissed off or you're resentful. So different parts of the organ are actually working for you, so that when you get that emotion, it's able to transmute it. But if you don't do anything with that emotion, you just keep taking it in, then you're taxing your liver, right? So your liver has to process it more, it becomes a burden. Then it's going to call on other organs in the body. So now you've got other organs that are basically a life supply for that particular organ that's really taxed. So Kambo takes and clears the blood very quickly. It builds up your immunity. And that's what we really need, because when we are low in energy, someone who might have a cold can end up with tuberculosis just because their immune system is weak, and they might be carrying grief. So if they get attacked by a virus that is going to be a part of chest congestion, then it's going to weaken the lungs for you for grief. So if your lungs are weak, then your central nervous system becomes weak, because it's got to do overtime to keep you, in a good state of mind. And nervousness breaks the body down. Exercise breaks the body down. Same thing. Any stress and trauma on the body that you have to physically work for really hard is a stress on the body. So we're not here to stress the body out. We're not here to go from 0 to 10. It's not a turbo. Even if you do that to a turbo engine, it needs a lot of maintenance. So what we're trying to do is show the body what it feels like to have something come in that's going to give you a shift. So we're learning how to commune with our bodies, basically, and to feel the emotions that come in when it's fire. And fire is anger, passion, right? All those desires that we have. So with Kambo, it's going to give you peace of mind. Really, at the end of the day, just flushes the whole system out. Takes all the organs and it basically massages them and says, we have fire to burn it all up. So when you have a cold and you get a high temperature, it's the same as Kambo. It's the body's way of burning up debris, lifting your temperature to the highest point, a boiling point where everything burns away. We shed internally as well as externally. But if our organs aren't working properly, we hold things in, then our stomach starts to play out and nervousness. So it's about loving your body and just learning how to read the emotions that come through. So feel the medicine, breathe. Breath is it's our food source. It's the only food source that we need, is breath. Really. Because Mother Nature shows us when we take medicine, we don't need anything. We don't want for anything, no water, nothing, no food. We're just in pure bliss of joy. So the pain body is what Kambo works with. So if you've been spanked or hit or abused physically, Kambo's for you, because it will teach you to not be afraid of pain and to accept it, because it only lasts a short period of time. So we're not working with the mindset here, we're working with the body that challenges the mindset of Kambo. Whereas mushrooms and psychedelics work in reverse, they work with the mindset to give comfort to the body, so it's a different scenario. So the pain body is the most important thing, because even if we hear things that upset us, we feel pain, as in you're a dickhead or you're a bitch, right? It can cut you. So that's part of the pain body. It just affects the heart maybe, or the lungs where you can't breathe. So it's learning to accept pain, that it comes, and as quickly as it comes, it goes. So Kambo's short, it's 20 minutes. It's not like psychedelics if you have a nightmare in there and you're stuck with this stuff going on and on and on for 6 hours, if someone can't let you out of the system, like your own passion, your own program. So give your opportunity, give yourself an opportunity just to feel what it feels like to have pain, which is liberating. Because you know, when you finish with the pain, you're like, wow, it's so good, right? So enjoy it. Trust the mate, because it's really important that you trust and hand over your sovereignty to these guys, because they're here to take care of you. They're here to love you, take care of you, nurture you, and know that you're not alone. That somebody can carry the heavy load, can lift you to the bathroom, right? You can be in your own vomit and sitting there in despair, and someone sitting right beside you. Someone who's strong enough to carry you, lift you. And that's what we need as women. And they need to feel empowered, like they can do it. So surrender the divine masculine in you, to hand it over to you. And trust your divine goddess that he's going to take really good care of you, and that you're going to be safe, sister, okay? So you guys, we're not going to do rapé because we set the tone already. So you've burned 3 gates. You're going to put the first one on. You're going to see what happens within the next 5-10 minutes. They get a perch. You're going to layer her straight away, second, third, okay? Same as you. Don't get a page perch, you're going to build her up with the next dot. And you're going to sit and wait again. Flush, see if they push. If not, and they're still sitting there with the medicine, then wait another 5 minutes and you're going to put the third dot on. Okay, so you're going to layer it so they feel it. But you're going to want, if you want to see the flush, and then you want it to drop, and then you're expecting a purge. But if it doesn't, it's okay. Just as long as the system is calmed down, you're going to find the next round. So you're going to sit here and pour some water in there and just stick in a little and rub it up so it gets moist, right?